Hi, I'm Mallory.
I'm Jill.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm so sorry for your guys' loss. Can I get you guys anything to drink, any water, coffee before we start?
I'm okay, thank you.
No? Okay. So I have gathered some information about your grandma, and before we go over any of the death certificates or obituary information, I would like to just learn a little more about her, if you guys wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Well, our Grandma Ann, she was an avid golfer.
Mm-hmm.
That was her favorite thing to do. She actually got her first hole-in-one when she was 75.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and her favorite golf course was Arcadia Bluffs, and this is where she met our Grandpa George recently, only 15 or 16 years ago.
16, okay.
Mm-hmm. And he's actually the owner of, or was the owner of that golf course.
Oh, wow.
He actually is passed on now. She started a senior golf league as she got older, and she also was a golf coach at Wayne State University.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she did that for 5 or 6 years, I think. She was really good at it.
Yeah. And then on that senior golf league, every Tuesday and Thursday, she golfs with her girlfriends, and they just hang out all the time, and
Oh, that's
do their
good.
favorite hobby.
Yeah, she was really, really into golf.
Yeah.
Her and my Grandpa George.
And was she married at all before that, I assume?
She was, but he passed away when, gosh, we must have been little.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really remember too much about him, but George is perfect for her. Was perfect for her.
Mhm. And so, before we go into any more detail, I actually would like you guys to look over the death certificate and just make sure that it's all correct. And actually, there's a few more questions I'll have to ask you guys. So, her name was Anne Marie Rutledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Marie is spelled M-A-R-I-E.
Mm-hmm.
And Rutledge is R-U-T-L-E-D-G-E.
Yep.
Okay. Her date of birth was January 1st, 1920.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Her birthplace. Where was that?
I think it was in Manistee.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Her social security number. Do you guys have that?
I think it was 001
Mm-hmm.
00 0001.
Okay, perfect. Let's see, okay, perfect. If you guys want to look this over and let me know if you see anything that's missing or spelled wrong.
She did not go to college.
She didn't go to college?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I just noticed that was blank, so I just wanted to.
Okay.
She did get a high school. Her
Okay.
high school
High
degree,
school
though.
degree,
Yeah.
okay. But no college. Okay. And let's see here. So, this is the GPL, and before we talk about any, the type of funeral or any merchandising stuff, I wanted to present this to you guys. It just goes over the basic pricing and all of the information for that stuff. So there's that for you. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask.
Mm-hmm.
That one's for you to keep, and you can take it with you and everything. So, to start off, I was thinking you guys said she was well, actually, you guys tell me about what kind of funeral you would like first.
She talked to us close to our passing, and she wanted a traditional burial and a service with
Okay.
that.
Okay. So like a visitation, I
Mhm.
assume?
Yeah, we were thinking the day before the funeral service. So we were thinking about having the service on the 10th of November.
So do it on the 9th?
So we would have the visitation on
Okay.
the 9th.
Any specific time that works for you guys?
4 to 8,
Mhm.
sound good to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
afternoon for sure, or evening.
Perfect. And then you said the funeral on the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And is there any certain time you guys would like?
We were thinking 1 p.m. for that.
1? Okay.
And we were also wondering about a luncheon afterwards, maybe around 3 p.m.
Yes, of course.
Is there any like local restaurants around here?
Or we could even do it at Arcadia Bluffs, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Is there any way that maybe we could get like a lunch catered out
Yeah.
to the golf course?
Of course, yeah, I can call there and ask them and get that all set up for you guys if you would like that.
I think she would like that. It's like
Yeah.
her favorite spot.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We could do that at Arcadia Bluffs. Okay, and you said the luncheon afterwards at 3 p.m.
And I know our grandpa George is at Mount Elliott Cemetery. I
Would you like
believe.
her there as well?
Yeah, I know
Okay.
she has a spot, but I'm not sure where
Oh,
it is.
That's fine. I'll get in touch with them and we'll figure that all out for you guys. So I was thinking, you said she was very into golf, and for a little bit of like personalization for her funeral, if she has any certain golf clubs that she always used, if you guys wanted to bring those in and we can kind of set those out. If there's any pictures, of course, for the obituary and stuff, if there's a nice picture of her that you would like to bring in, and we can set that all up as well. If you guys would like to bring in any tees or balls, and we can kind of give those to people in memory of her, if you guys would like that.
We should bring in the golf club that she hit her hole-in-one with.
Yeah.
Because I know she
Mhm.
retired it after that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It was her first hole-in-one. So
Yeah,
that
she's a
might be
little
kind of funny
superstitious.
Yeah,
to
that
bring that in.
that would be really cool. We could
Yeah.
do that. And do you think her students would maybe want to come in at all?
Yeah, they definitely would. And we can
Mhm.
always ask them to say a few words, but even just them being there and offering their support, that'd be
Okay, perfect. Yeah,
very helpful.
We can do that too.
We can try and get some
Mhm.
contact information for you too. And
Oh, yes,
help you with
that
that.
would be perfect. Okay, and so now we'll just go over a little bit of information for the obituary, if that's fine with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So her spouse's name was George, right?
Right.
Okay. Does she have any children?
She had our mom,
Mm-hmm.
Mary.
Okay, Mary. And then there's Lucas and Jill. Okay. Does she have any siblings?
No.
No. Okay.
Only child, yeah.
Okay. So we'll, just to clarify, there will be a visitation on the 9th from 4 to 8, correct? And then on the 10th will be the funeral at 1 o'clock p.m. and then a luncheon to follow at 3
Mm-hmm.
at Arcadia Bluffs. Okay. And would you guys, do you want me to include that in the obituary?
Yes, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. And let's see here. Mount Elliott for the cemetery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said education. She just had high school education. Do you guys happen to remember her and George's wedding date?
It was 2002. Can't remember the exact date. I think
Yeah.
it was June.
Yeah, I was just about to say June something. June 2nd?
Yeah, that sounds right. June
Okay,
2nd.
June 2nd, 2002. And she wasn't part of the military, was she?
No.
No, okay. Did she have any religious affiliation?
I think she might have been a Christian, but she didn't go to church regularly.
Nothing like that.
Mhm.
Okay, we won't include any of that. And any other affiliations? I know you said she started her own golfing league
Mhm.
and that kind of stuff, but any besides that?
She was in like a local knitting
Knitting?
group kind of thing too, as well.
Okay.
That was more of a once a month kind of thing though.
Okay. Any significant achievements besides her hole-in-one?
I mean, she was the head coach of the Wayne State University golf team.
Okay. And when did she start doing that?
I think just a couple years ago, but she was so good that they bumped her up to the coach.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Let's see what else. And at any point, do you guys have a certain picture of her yet that you would like to include for the
I have one
obituary?
back home. I'll just have to bring it back.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe
just
tomorrow or
yeah,
something.
just contact me whenever, and we can get that all ready for you guys. Let's see, what else am I missing? Is there any clergy or certain person you would like to officiate?
Could you just lead us in maybe like a prayer at the
Yeah,
graveside?
of course. I
She
could do
wasn't
that.
very religious enough to call
No.
someone.
So would you want a prayer or more of like a poem type of thing?
Poem.
Yeah, that might be a little more
A
appropriate.
poem?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do a poem. That would be fine. Let's see here. So, traditional service, luncheon. Okay. Let's see. I know I'm missing something. What am I missing? Okay. Would you guys like any flowers at the service at all, or not really?
We could have a few flowers.
A
I
few
think
flowers?
lilies were her favorite.
Okay. Lilies. And I was thinking some more, and if you would like flowers, that's fine, we can do that. But would you guys possibly want, I know there's a little, what's it called? Scholarship type program for little kids to learn how to golf that don't entirely, like, they don't have the money to pay for all of the stuff.
Yeah.
Would you guys maybe want to include that kind of thing instead
Yeah.
of like people buying flowers and all of that kind of stuff if they would like to make a donation?
Yeah,
I
that might
definitely
be a
think so.
better idea. And then if we want flowers, we can just
Provide it.
provide a couple. We don't
Yeah.
need many.
Mhm.
Okay, we could
Yeah.
do
Like
that.
Mm-hmm.
And is there any certain one, like the programs that you had in mind, or just
Definitely something I think that benefits her Wayne State.
Wayne State?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Maybe
keep
like
it
a
more-
local
Yeah.
type.
Okay, so keep it local. Okay, I can make some calls around and do that kind of stuff.
Perfect.
Let's see here. Okay, well, I suppose we have all of the information that we need, so if you guys would like to look at some caskets, then we can do that.
Sounds good.